Well, it's such an honor to have you here, Miss Dionne Warwick, back in San Antonio.
My pleasure being here.
And it's a good thing you found your way to San Antonio.
Yeah, that's what they told me when they asked me, would you? I said, yeah, okay, I'll do that, of course.
Now, you grew up in New Jersey, you were a Girl Scout, and your father was a Pullman porter.
Correct.
And here you are today, 6 Grammys and a Kennedy Center honor under your belt.
Yeah.
Did you ever
You go
envision
figure.
that trajectory?
No, this business show, I didn't choose. It chose me. I fortunately had the good fortune of collaborating with Backrack and David musically. And from that, Blanche Greenberger, Scepter Records, decided that I was the voice that she needed for our label. And from there, here I am.
Music chose you.
Yeah.
Now you are here as the Honorary Chair of the Gurwitz 2024,
Sure am.
a quadrennial international music competition.
Mm-hmm.
And some of these kids have also, you started singing at 6, gospel.
That's right.
And they have started at a very young age. And sometimes you see this talent and you know that that is not something that they have necessarily elected. It has come to them, it is channeled.
Mm-hmm.
But all of these years later, you're still performing. What sustains you?
I love what I do. I fortunately feel I've honed my craft. I feel, being a part of people's smile times in their lives is sometimes overwhelming. It really is. But it's such a pleasure to know that I can make you smile. I can make you happy. I bring back wonderful memories for you musically. So that's what keeps me in motion.
And it's what the world needs now.
Is love to love, yes.
I watched that spectacular film that was produced.
Documentary?
The documentary.
Yeah.
And what made it so beautiful was it was very raw, it was very honest.
Oh yeah, that's me.
And you talk.
I am always, I've been a straight up person from day one. That was what I was taught. My parents were those that not only gave me love and comfort and joy and happiness, they always told me to be me. That there's only one me. Like there's only one you. Say what you feel. And there may be times when you're wrong, which isn't very often. But, and in those particular times, there's nothing wrong with saying, hey, I'm wrong and I'm sorry, or I'm happy you corrected me. Those kinds of things are very valuable to people. That's how you learn.
And you've certainly had your ups and downs, and you've shared that with the world.
Oh, yeah.
And other people can learn from that.
I think so. We're not the only ones who have peaks and valleys. That's a part of life. And we have to enjoy it. You learn from your mistakes, as they say. And I think I have. I'm trying still very hard to do that. But there are moments when I will make a mistake, that I'm human, and I'm supposed to be able to make a mistake. And I can correct it.
I lived in Japan for a time, and they say that you don't know the light without the darkness.
That's for sure. Sometimes the downs are the best times. That's where you really learn the lessons that they'll put before you. People always ask me, well, what's next? What's next? I don't know what's next. I really don't. I will and always will say that I follow the path that God prepared for me to follow. And He's not going to let me go one way or the other. He's going to keep me on that straight and narrow, which I'm enjoying every minute of it. The ups, the downs, the ins and outs.
What would you say is your biggest challenge today?
Oh, not getting enough sleep. That's for sure. I don't think I have any challenges. Everything that I do is something I feel I'm supposed to do. Like I said, and it's the path that God put me on. So there's nothing wrong with that. All the ins and outs and the good, the bad, and the ugly all go with the territory.
Yeah. And you're still working, and they say that you love what you do, you never work a day in your life.
That's for sure. You know, I sometimes feel a little guilty getting paid to do what I really know I love doing.
And you wouldn't keep doing it at this point if you didn't.
That's for sure. For sure.
Now, the power of music. I work with musical bridges around the world,
Mm-hmm.
and the fact that we can share that, the power of the performing arts with everybody
Yes.
through all of these different channels. What do you think the world needs more of right now?
Conversation. More than anything. Nobody talks to anybody anymore. You know, everybody's little thumbs are very busy these days. I believe truly what I feel. It's personal for me. That computer ruined what is going on with us now. It doesn't give your brain a chance to function the way that when I was growing up, you had to think. You know, you don't have to think anymore. You know, you push a button and it happens for you. You know, it's kind of taking the humanity out of people. You know, and it's sad, it really is. And I've found that there are no real camaraderies any longer, friendships that are lasting. I still have friends from my kindergarten days. And it's a wonderful feeling to watch my friendships grow, see what has occurred in their lives, as in mine. Kids that were being born from the kids that I knew watching grow up. The happy times. And that's what we're really missing those. We really are.
So aside from becoming a monk and going to the monastery and being away from the computer, what is your recommendation for today's?
Let's get back to the basics, the true basics. Let's get our kids back in school without any fear of going to school. Let's get rid of these reasons to walk around with guns. I mean, children with guns? Come on. You know, I remember growing up, we played cowboys and Indians, but it was like so harmless. It was fun. The mean spirit that's coming out of people today. I laughingly say it, but I truly believe it. Lucifer is having a ball. He is just grabbing everybody and everybody saying, oh yeah, okay, I'll go with you. Not knowing that's not where you're supposed to be going at all. You know, give yourself a break. Calm down. You know, get a grip. My God.
Oh, absolutely. What are you listening to?
I listen to Brazilian music a lot. I listen to songs that make me happy and smile. You know, I don't know what's being played today. I really don't know. It's like, what did they say? No, they didn't say that, did they?
Oh.
Yes, they did. Somehow, I sure hope anyway, that we'll get back to reality. I mean, true reality.
I think it was in the film, in the documentary you took, was it Snoop Dogg? to cast?
Yeah, I had them all in my house. I did, you know. I was the one who made a conscious decision to find out, why are you doing this? Why are you saying this? And, you know, it's like I said to them, I said, they're all going to grow up. You're all going to find a lady that you're going to fall in love with. You're going to get married. And everybody said, no, we're not going to do that. Yeah, you are. And out of that marriage are going to come children. And one of them just might be a little girl.
Well, it's leaders like you, and people have so much respect that you can take someone who's
Yeah, well,
a
I
top
did,
leader.
you know, and I think it helped. You know, I love Snoop for letting me know you made a difference. You made a difference in me. Yeah, he has grown into a very prolific young man and doing some wonderful things and working with children, which is sensational. There's a youth football team, and I said, see what you can do.
Fabulous.
Yeah, they're all, like I told them, they all grew up, they all got married, they all have children now. It's like, oh, you told me that, didn't you? Yeah,
it happens. It's life.
Yeah.
And how about you? You have so much joy and you're loving what you do, but what are you most excited about that's coming up?
What's coming up? I am in the throes now of putting together a series based on my life. And a young lady who is enjoying a great deal of success today, which I'm thrilled for her as well, Dionne Taylor, will be portraying me. She looks like me. It was frightening, it really was. It's like, oh my God. Okay, Daddy, what you been doing? Little DNA here. And she's such a sweetheart, so I'm very excited about that. Being Honorary Chair of the Gurwitz and Music Around the World is something that I feel so honored to be chosen to do. And it's a pleasure to be able to say, first of all, congratulations to these incredible musicians who have traveled from, like I understand, from around the world. And deservedly, they're being presented in a fashion that I think is very befitting for them. This kind of an honor is what they've been reaching for, which is a beautiful thing. And it's my pleasure being chairman, co-chair here. Yeah, team. And I know that my heart is here, my thoughts are here. Coming from a musical background myself, studying at the Hart College of Music myself, I know the value of what these babies are going through. And I think they deserve the applause that they're going to receive.
I looked up sparkle in the dictionary this morning, and you know what it said? It said, see Dionne Warwick. My God. On behalf of the city of San Antonio, we got any musical Bridges Around the World fans in here tonight? Anybody know who the Honorary Chair of the Gurwitz International Piano Competition is? On behalf of Mayor Ron Nirenberg, he's with Venus Williams tonight, but he sends his best. She'll be here later.
If he's with Venus Williams, that's all right.
He says, greetings. It is hereby officially appointed as an emissary of the Muses of this historic and beautiful city, located on the banks of the San Antonio River in the county of Bexar, Texas. As an emissary of the Muse, you are committed to relating the uniqueness of San Antonio, its beauties, arts, sciences, attractions, and cultures as a patron of the arts. And here you agree to extol San Antonio as a place to live, worship, and play. You shall retain this commission as long as you perform your duties faithfully. This appointment becomes effective on the 31st of January 2024. Signed, Mayor Ron Nirenberg. Thank you for taking the time to be here during competition week. In our conversation earlier, I learned so much in a very short amount of time about life and wisdom in the next generation, and thank you for continuing to share your music.